Mm, delicious. So my girlfriend broke up with me because she told me that I was too dramatic and I'm being a little bit too extra all the time. And I always do things that go against the grain, and that is a little bit too much for her. So she broke up with me. Can you believe that? The nerve. Well, actually, I'm just kidding. I don't have an ex-girlfriend. That was actually my therapist that said that. And by therapist, I mean my ex-therapist. So now, for therapy, I have to rely on YouTube.com. So I gotta go on that website and find people that are acting way more extra than me so that I can, justify me being extra all the time. And I think I found that one YouTuber that really makes me feel good because he doesn't stop crying. Have you guys ever heard of Nikocado Avacado? Because you're in for a treat today. Buckle on that seatbelt, because we're going head first into the cringe zone. I could have been an accountant or any other job in the world, but I decided to be a YouTuber. Yeah. Today we're going to be reviewing Nikocado Avacado. So I recently just stumbled upon Nikocado Avacado. I never knew that he existed, even though he's been around for so long. I think it's because I made that Cringe Zone video on Trisha Paytas, and the YouTube algorithm was all like, oh, well, if you like this type of material, you're gonna love this type of material. So a quick synopsis on who Nikocado Avacado is. Well, he was a young man that started a mukbang channel, and all that means is that Nikocado Avacado just eats god-awful amounts of food, to the point where it's kind of disgusting. Honestly, I'd even go to as far as saying that all of these mukbang channels are just mental illness captured in front of a video camera. This is mental illness at its finest. But the one that stands out the most has to be Nikocado Avacado. Not only are his videos cringe, but they're the type of cringe that I don't feel bad talking about. I feel like in a way he wants people to talk about him, and he gets off on this. Like, this rocks his boat when he gets all this attention. So guess what, Nikocado Avacado? I'm gonna deliver that attention that you ordered today. So the first video that I want to watch with you guys is titled Hottest One Chip Challenge Mukbang.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
It's us, YouTube's favorite couple. We're told by some professionals that we need to spend more time together. So this is something that we're gonna do, to spend time together. Yes, we are a hot mess. I know we just have been a mess. Yep. But literally, we just got done filming a video 2 hours ago, and we were screaming and crying, and I edited out all of it, and I just left the crying part because I don't even know what to do. But I'm taking to a lot of consideration everyone's comments. We really do need to see couples therapy, couples counseling, couples something.
Bro, this is not normal behavior. Like, look at this dude, bro. This is the same face that I make after working 40 hours a week and paying all my bills and still having negative $100 in the bank. That's the same face. So if he's making that face, you know that he must be hurting. So this is real pain that he's feeling. But it's not normal to air this out to the world, bro. In regards to all of that, if I'm understanding everything correctly, they're having relationship problems, and they think that eating a chip that is extremely spicy together at the same time is going to solve their relationship problems. So why do I have a feeling that it won't?
Inside is one deadly black tortilla chip.
Paqui? Like Paquito? Paquito?
I survived. Expect eyes, mouth on fire, short-term loss of speech, impaired vision, extreme profanity, and death.
I don't get people like this. Like, honestly, not just them in general, but people like this in real life. Like, the packaging is literally saying you're going to die if you do this. And people still do it, and then when they're in immense pain, they're just yelling on top of their lungs like, why did I do this? It's because you enjoy pain. You clearly enjoy being in pain. You like to cry, and then you like to subject yourself to this type of pain. Clearly being miserable is like your thing.
It burns.
There
It
you
burns
go.
when you smell. That's not a good sign. Okay.
This is for our marriage. If we're willing to do this together for our marriage, then we're willing to do anything.
Okay.
More. Look how much I did. More.
It's really bad.
He took a little bite. Marriage counseling 101. Ah! No! Ooh! Oh! No! Oh! Milk! Milk! Oh! Oh! Ow! How do you make it go away? How do you make it go away?
It doesn't. It gets worse.
You heard him. It only gets worse and worse. So the only way to really make it stop, I feel like, yeah, the only way to really make it stop is to just go with that divorce that you guys were talking about earlier. Because I don't know, man. I feel like the only real way to make this stop is if you guys just separate from each other completely. The next video the YouTube algorithm is telling me to watch is called My Last Seafood Boil Ever Mukbang, parentheses, emotional.
But like, if we're having fights over food, do my thing. I won't talk to you about diet anymore. I promise. Just let me do my thing. I don't like. If I want to eat something else, I'll do it.
Want to be with me if you say divorce me every time something happens instead.
Because I don't want to see you unhappy.
So, dude, just being a real human being here, like, this is just some, like, man-to-man talk. I don't think it's a good idea to always be telling your audience that you are one hair away from getting divorced. I don't think it's a very good idea to tell your audience or to just tell the world that you are constantly being threatened with divorce to stay together. And honestly, I'm no marriage counselor, but in my opinion, I feel like if you're always threatening each other that you're going to divorce each other in order to stay together, you're in a toxic relationship and you should get divorced. But don't take my advice, I'm not a marriage counselor, like I said. You should go see a person that went to school and learned about these things to make that decision. Don't take my logical advice here.
Oh, like I take care of you. I try to make you happy.
You do. You do a very good job. That's why I get so mad when you say, well, then just divorce me, and you throw everything out the window.
Because that's how I am.
Well, that's childish.
Childish, dude? Are you sure you should be the person that should be telling other people what childish is? I just literally witnessed you going through so much pain and so much crying, all in the name of getting those views, dude. You are in no position to tell anybody what's childish.
We're back home. Cause we're gonna have king crab. I don't know what's happening. I haven't showered. My hair's a mess. I was gonna cut my hair and it keeps looking. I want it to look like a teepee. Instead, it looks like that Tom Belton in Venezuela that's flat. Ouch. Ouch.
So this is like a repeat cycle for him, right? So like this is like him repeating the cycle over and over. He gets emotional, he cries about it, then he eats a god-awful amount of food.
Let's begin. Hi. And I'm starving, so let's go for this. Let's go for this. Here we go. Hopefully without hurting myself too badly. Oh, here it is. The lobster tail. I'm gonna dunk it into my sauce. This is not beloved sauce. This is Nikocado sauce, which is very spicy, but also a little sweet. Oh, it's burning my fingers. It's really hot butter. There's lots of onions in there too. Ooh, take a look at that. Ooh.
Alright, isn't this a little bit too extreme? He has a whole king crab there, and 2 lobster tails just hanging around for him to do whatever he wants. Like, what? Is all of this really necessary? I don't think so. But did you notice something very peculiar about our boy Nikocado the Avacado? Yeah, that's right. He wasn't crying. As soon as that lobster tail hit his mouth, he went into his natural state. And personally, I'm not finding any of this enjoyable because he's literally eating seafood. And don't get me wrong, if you were to take me on a date to go eat some sushi, I will devour that because sushi's pretty good. But when it comes to crustaceans like crabs and lobsters, and even recently shrimp, I just don't eat that anymore. And I can blame my parents for how they spoiled me because growing up, if food didn't look appealing to me, no matter how good it tastes, I wouldn't eat it because it just doesn't look appetizing. So you know that medium sauce at Chipotle that looks like it came out my nose? That and crab, I just don't eat because crab meat doesn't look like actual meat. This is what meat looks like, and this is what crab meat looks like. Crab meat looks like it is plastic inside of a hard shell, and that hard shell is the crab skeleton that he wears outside of his body. And just knowing that fact alone makes me not want to eat a crustacean ever again. But while all of this is happening in my head, our boy Nikocado Avacado over here is still doing his little monkey bang as if this is the last king crab left on earth, and he's enjoying every second of it while talking about complete nonsense. But what's really going on here? Because our boy Nikki over here got almost 600,000 views on this video. That means that there's over 600,000 sadistic people that are coming back to his channel every time he acts out like this because they know that at some point this channel is not going to survive and he is going to take his last bite, and they're just waiting for that moment. And tell me that I'm wrong because I don't think that I'm wrong. Almost 600,000 people, dude. Ain't that some 600,000 people are coming back to your YouTube channel to watch you destroy yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, economically, because it's expensive to maintain this type of lifestyle. Dude, this is not healthy. At all. The next video that the algorithm is telling me to watch is titled, "I'm gaining so much weight and now my clothes don't fit." What, dude? You don't say.
I just went shopping for the first time in like ever. You guys, we have an emergency. You know you're getting fat. You're getting thick when your size is the last size that the store carries. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so—
Nothing fits me. While also holding 2 bags from Checkers and Rally? Where do they do that at, bro? Oh, that's right. On your YouTube channel. Your upside down YouTube channel. I'm mad. Emotionally, spiritually, and economically. But I made a promise that I'm gonna keep trucking through these horrible videos for you. So, the least you could do is leave a like on this video because I'm gonna keep trucking through. So, let's go.
People are always like, how much do you weigh? How big are you? It's just water weight, I know. But even if it wasn't water weight, when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I first met Orlin, my waist was a size 32. I am now a 40 mother effing 2.
Bro, I'll be dead honest with you right now. The only person that you're fooling when you tell the world that you're just a little bit thick or you're only carrying a little bit of water weight is yourself. To all the other 600,000 people that keep coming back to your YouTube channel, they just want to see you suffer, dude. Like, I don't know how to else tell you this. So you're only hurting yourself and you're the most important person in this whole story. So I want to see you get better. Sorry, dude. Somebody has to tell you.
Some leftover chicken from KFC. Oh yeah, we're gonna use that too. Because I leave in like a couple of hours. Heat it all up, refry the chicken, and reheat up the— it's gonna be nice. People, I don't know. She loves herself. I love myself. We should all love ourselves, but it's just the weirdest feeling. And I'm healthy. My cholesterol's actually really good because of my sardines. I'm just thick. They actually have to begin the show. Are you ready to watch me eat and cry? Literally. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Hold up, bro. When you laid out all the food right there, I thought, okay, you know what? Yeah, like that is already a god-awful amount of food. I wouldn't be able to finish that whole food even if you gave me a whole day to do it. And then you snapped your fingers and this is the actual meal that you're gonna be eating? Dude, that is more food than I had at my Thanksgiving table, and we fed over 10 people and we still had leftovers. How are you honestly gonna devour all of this? You're really gonna eat all of this? Like, really? You're being serious?
Okay, so this is outfit number 1. Now, don't mind the angle. So this is my shirt. So if I put my hands up to like grab onto the subway, I go like this and I put them down, and then this kind of happens. So I'm not sure what to do, but this is their largest size. It's a 3XL. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do me a favor, dude. Like, stop asking your audience, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Whenever I lift up my hands, my shirt goes up, what are you gonna do? Maybe buy a way bigger shirt. The real solution, though, would be to tell you to quit doing YouTube mukbangs indefinitely because it's ruining your life. But that's not gonna happen, so I'm trying to rationalize with you. I'm trying to come down to your level of understanding. So the only thing that you could do to improve your life is to not buy that shirt or buy a bigger shirt. That's not the main problem, though, but maybe doing that will lead you towards the right direction. Instead of asking your fans over and over and over and over. And I think I've seen enough mental breakdowns today and enough of him crying, enough of him eating, that there has to be some sort of compilation out there of people that gathered all the best videos and put them together. Because he has way too much material for me to sit here and to go through every one in order to find the gem.
Roses are here, honey. Sit down, boo. It's your fault. It's your fault.
I will clean, I promise. I'm hungry now. We need a little break. 'Cause I'm exhausted.
I think that I'm exhausted of watching you do all of this. Guys, this is mental illness. We're witnessing mental illness in real time. And I feel like YouTube is onto me because the next video in the algorithm is titled, "Nobody Likes Me, I'm Done." Okay, so maybe you saw a person having a Britney Spears type of mental breakdown on camera, but what I saw was pure art. Because what I saw was a person willing to go the extra length even though his hair might ruin his eggs that he just fried. And that to me is dedication. And in a way, isn't that some art? Because this video has 1.8 million views. So what does that really tell Nikocado Avacado? That as long as he keeps ruining his life, he's gonna get all the views that he wants. So in a way, there's gonna be an end to this, and I don't think the end's gonna be very good. So what could 1.8 million views get you these days? Not much, honestly, but it could mean that somebody out there is noticing that you're watching these Nikocado Avacado videos, and they could be creating a social profile against you to blackmail you in the future. No, what can you do to stop that? Because you know that the Chinese... Did you also... Well, you could be using a VPN, which, how convenient, because today's video is not sponsored by anybody. You guys thought that I was going to say today's video is sponsored by NordVPN? Not yet, you guys. I don't want to ruin my new fan base by selling out myself immediately. Instead, what I am going to do, though, is I am going to guilt trip you into noticing that I am wearing merch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, me and my best friend stayed up all night one time and made merch for this YouTube channel because I went shopping around and I noticed that some people have some disgusting looking merch. But not me, ladies and gentlemen. I refuse to lose. If you watch my videos and you want to help support this YouTube channel and to keep these two bright lights on my face always glaring, then you could purchase a shirt because all the profits go directly to making sure that I can keep doing this. I really don't like having a job, so please, please, pretty please buy my merch, please.